damn right. Only reason I get the big slot because I've got 4 hats.
Just a premonition.
Who can compete? Who can compete?
Yeah,
so it's basically I'll explain. Like when I wrote this, it's different characters, and I'll change costumes for each character. But when I came up with this idea of the changing thing, I didn't have as big a beard, so it was easier to make that leap and imagine the different characters. What you're essentially going to watch now is a 6'4" man putting on different hats. But we can try and stick together through this and see if it works. Hang on. Things in life aren't always quite what they seem. There's more than one given angle to any one given scene. So bear that in mind next time we try to intervene on any one given angle, on any one given scene. My name is Mark. I go to uni and college. I don't socialise that much, I just revise and build knowledge. At times I find that I become a virtual recluse. I let my belt of interaction hang decisively loose, but I came here to learn. That's the life that I choose. So if people think I'm boring, they can bring their abuse. See, a lot of people think that I'm boring and say that maybe I'm a weirdo or maybe I'm gay. But that's cool, because when I get a good job and good pay, I'll get a house with just my brother and me someday. That's the reason I'm here, to build for the future, and if it means better grades, I'll even sleep with my tutor. My name is Paul. I've been a guard for 6 months. The shop that I guard is better than most dumps, and I like it here, and my boss, he's a pro. He's taught me tricks of the trade other guards wouldn't know. He's taught me, in this game, there's some rules you gotta bend. And not to forget these thieving pricks ain't your friends. And appearance is key, because there's a message to send, but above all, it's your fellow guards you defend. The other day, my boss was stabbed by some low-life psycho. He's in hospital now, so every night, that's where I go. He's on the brink. He's showing no fear though, because if he dies there, he'll be dying a hero. My name is Keith, and I ain't so much a racist, but if one reached out their hands, I'd decline their embraces. I work security in a shop in charge of 5 other guards. I've got all the respect because I run this shit hard. I nicked one kid today. He didn't show enough respect and attention, so I grabbed him by his neck. That's my own form of redemption. Do no real harm, just make sure that it hurts. It ain't going by the books, but believe me, it works. And I sent him on his way. This little shit knows the score now. There's still a little bit of fear. He won't dark on my door now. That's what I do, stop these kids from decline. Do what their parents wouldn't do, pronounce some boundaries and lines. My name is Billy, and I've been beaten since I was 3. Mum died when I was born and Dad takes it out on me. He ain't a bad man. He just gets drunk and feels alone. I tend to go for a walk and hope he's asleep when I get home. I don't like to talk about it though, because as I said, it ain't his fault. It only happens when he's drunk as a last resort. I wanted to get him a gift to show my support, but I had no money and I stole it and I guess I got caught. At times like that, I tend to switch off my mind. Stare blankly into space and let what happens unwind. That seemed to anger this guy, so he put his hands around my neck, said, "It's time for me to learn some manners and respect." It hurt, but I've had worse before. But it made me realise that life is just a series of wars. I went straight home that day and locked the bathroom door. Took a blade to both wrists, but they won't hurt me no more. My name is Mark, and today I was told my brother was dead. I returned from uni and burst into tears on his bed. Under his pillow I found his suicide note and I read what had happened that day and what had fucked up his head. The anger I felt right then, there are no words to express. I filled up with so much rage there was no way to digest. I grabbed a knife and went to town. It was time to progress, but to an eye for an eye, last breath for last breath. I went straight to the counter and said I'd like to speak to the guard that nicked my brother on Tuesday of this week. As the girl went through the door and disappeared out of sight, I put my hand in my pocket and gripped the knife tight. This was it. As soon as she pointed me out to the guards, my hand began to shake and hold the knife so hard. As he approached me, there was nothing to say. I stabbed that fucker 8 times before they could take me away. Things in life are always quite what they seem. There's more than one given angle to any one given scene. Bear that in mind if somebody tried to intervene on any one given angle, on any one given scene.